In the previous video, we had just finished in Dijon. It was a quick stop there knowing that we had to get to Uchon, where we were staying at the campground quite close to our chosen spot to watch the Tour de France. Given it was our first experience for the Tour de France, we arrived a day early. To get a good spot, we left early that morning to a car park that was full of camper vans. We just relaxed a bit and then walked down from the car park. We took all the gear we thought we wanted: chairs, cooker, coffee, wine, cheese, biscuits, more wine, and found an empty spot almost at the top of one of the main hills for the day. Only a handful of people were there when we arrived, but at the time when the parade came it was packed. Awesome atmosphere with what seemed to be local French fans.
Les enfants, vous êtes où? Les parents,
It was a quick turnaround for watching the next day, so once the autobus had gone past and the road had opened up, we walked back about 2 kilometres to the car with everybody else and took off to the next stage, which was about a couple hours away. We arrived at our accommodation at the Park for Night spot. I made some blackout curtains with some magnets, so apart from the condensation it looks pretty inconspicuous when you're sleeping in it. Added some window weather shields so we can have the windows down a bit when sleeping. We also installed some 20% tints on the front passenger and 80% tints in the rear and the boot, which helps with privacy and helping keep things cool when you're driving around. I made a bed that installs out flat and covers the whole inside space. The plywood sits on a metal bed frame that's easy to customise. Enough space to put our gears underneath and it all packs away nicely. You can pack it away in the boot or put it in the roof box. I adapted one of the bed pieces to work as a cooking table with a sink and running water. It was nice having the river sounds and it felt private with the trees separating the road. From our park for night we drove about 20 minutes up the road to a trail that would link us to the next Tour de France spot. We are walking today hopefully to the top of the last level 1 classification for this stage for the Tour de France. It's a 12-kilometre walk and we're 3 kilometres in. The first 4 kilometres is supposed to take an hour and a half based on an app that we use. We've done the first 3.1k in 52 minutes, so I think we're ahead of that. But we will see. There's some nice drop-offs. Yeah. In the French Alps, on the border, somewhere around Switzerland. There's a lake in the background. We're almost at the top. Get a bit of a panorama up here. We've just come across that little icy bit there, across those grassy areas, and come along the side of this section. Alice has got a polka dot hat on from yesterday. She was really good at getting all the things thrown during the parade. Some birds up there, better watch out for them. I think that's where we're heading next. We've come to Refuge de Lassie, and Lassie is sitting there watching us on attack mode. I don't think he can see though, because his fur is covering his eyes. Here's an old wagon. There he is. He's hiding. He's a bit worried. And then to the left of the refuge, got a little lake. Alice the Adventurous, Dora the Explorer's going to look at the map. There she is. We're probably...
I see, we've come through here, and this is the lake here.
So we've come over close to a mountain that's 2,400 metres high, but we didn't go over that.
We're going to go around here to here, and we're either going to go down and up the road, or we're going to go across that ridge.
Oh yeah.
And that's Col de la Columbiere.
So that's where the Tour de
1600
France
metres.
finishes.
Well, that's the highest point in the last hill.
Oh, and the Tour de France
And then it
finishes
goes
a bit.
downhill and it finishes here.
So it finishes on a descent.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing. Alice hasn't got her flowers though.
No. We don't have the children either.
Okay, we continue up here and up and around. So we have made it to Uchon, altitude 1900 metres. Looks like we've got some more coals and some other areas a little way away, and we're going, that's where we've come from, down the bottom there, down there. And we've just come over the top, and as you can see, you got some snow on those mountains over there. It's a bit drizzly, not too bad. It looks like there's some ski fields and some trails down there, some little houses. Yeah, some cowbells. 5.46 kilometres in, and we're going right. So we're going up. I believe we're going up the top here, so we'll see what the view's like once we get up there. Right up the top, I tried the drone. The wind was a bit unpredictable. In the end, it wasn't a bad spot to crash, and some soft grass right next to me. No damage to the drone. Looks to be a dairy farm of some sort. There's some cows with boughs in the French Alps. Alice is scared of this one because it's chewing its cud and it's got a bough. So it's a fancy dancy bout. Nice big bout. He doesn't want to move. He's busy. He's an old cow by the looks. Just have to go around. He's busy eating his grass. Start line. A little bit wet.
Start line.
Finish line.
Near the last hill, last big hill before the finish line.
Yeah, the start of the race. Of the real race.
It's been raining quite steadily.
Ben is behind us. After watching the riders go through, we walked back the same way to the car. We stayed another night at the park for night before driving to Les Saisies the next day. Our third and final day of the Tour de France before we moved to Switzerland. We had a shorter hike to our spot. We could have driven to this one, but decided we didn't want to get caught up in the hectic traffic as everyone left after watching it. It was a wet day, but not as wet as the day before, so it wasn't too bad. This time we took an umbrella. The ponchos were pretty good too.
We just watched stage 9 of the Tour de France. I went through that village. Oh dear.
It's got a case on.
And then he was dropped his phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, they dry out really well. We hiked down 4k to the route.
I found out that Alice washed my shoes. It's the dropping. Hey, I think you put a bit too much too much cleaning agent in it.
Yeah, I put Daniel's shoes in the wash before we left. Which is really nice of me, I thought. Maybe a bit too much washing liquid.
Where are the marmots?
Good question. So there's meant to be a colony of marmots up here, but it's been raining quite a lot. I'm not sure that they'll come out, but we're keeping an eye out.